Hello YouTubers, it is Gizzy Greenfingers and yes, it is another Weeping Willow update. And you know why? Because it grows so profusely. But we are going to be experimenting today with a 0.5mm wire. I've not used one on this tree before and this is it. Pow! 0.5. Now you can see how thin that is, and you know how quickly weeping willows grow. So I'm going to experiment. I'm going to see how long I can leave this on before it eats so much into the tree that it will just cut it off. But we'll see. We will see. Now with a 0.5mm wire and wiring, you've got to be extra careful because you've got nodes where new shoots are going to come out, and you've got to be careful not to probably tighten it as tight as you would tighten a 2mm wire, for instance, because where it's so thin and this tree grows so quickly, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Where am I going with this? It doesn't take long for you just to forget about it for a day, and then it's eaten right through the actual branch, and it's decapitated the whole branch, because that's how thin it is. So what's the main reason I'm doing this? Well, as long as you can wire it down and leave it in that position for that branch to grow just a little bit, pointing in the direction you've pointed it in, and then you just cut the wire off, and then that should do it. That should do it. With this weeping willow, you don't have to leave the wires on long. I'm a bit worried about some branches I have left on. So when you've done that, next thing, you just want to cut off the excess wire, like so. And there you have it. That is a 0.5 wire on the weeping willow. So yeah, I just hope we got enough heat and sunlight for these new shoots to grow out long enough for me to wire them in the winter. Give me something to do. But yeah, we will see. We will see. It's 1st of September in a couple of days, so it ain't got long. Now another thing, roots. Now I've recently repotted this, and I'm getting a lot of roots on the top. Shall I be worried? Nah, I'm not worried. And why is that? Because what will happen is the sun will just frazzle the roots that do start to pop out the top, and the tree learns to keep its roots under the soil. What lack of soil there is, because it is such a small pot. Now I used to cut the ends of the branches off to promote growth. Now I'm starting to get branches, and I'm starting to get those branches to shoot out, and I haven't even removed the leaves or cut the ends off. So this tree just keeps wanting to branch out. It's doing well. I think I will feed it again. It's been about a week. I think I will give it another dose, because autumn is just around the corner. I can feel it in my bones, especially in the mornings. A bit nippy in the mornings. I have to start putting a jumper on. Now I really should find some time to check all these wires, because some of these bigger branches, the wires have been on a week or two now, and they may have been on long enough for me to remove them before they start cutting into the branches. And I've got so many shoots going on now. I want these wires off so I can wire the smaller branches on, so because I don't want wire over wire. Now I wired this with a 1mm wire, and I wanted a 1.5mm wire at the time, and I didn't want to use a 2mm wire because it was too much for the branch at the time. But it's just floppy and loose, and I don't like it, so I'm going to cut it off, and I'm going to see. I've left it on like a week. I'm going to see if that's long enough for it to hold its shape and not worry about it for the rest of the year. So you want to get your wire cutters, and you just want to gently. I prefer to cut it off instead of unwinding, because you're more likely to damage the tree trying to unwind your branches or snap nodes off or crap like that. So if you're good with your hands, I personally just like to snip the wire off and just buy new wire. Yeah, I know it's not economical, but it works for me. So basically, voila, that is working. No wires on that. It's kept its shape, it's hanging down. So there you go. And that was on there for a week maybe. But that's a week too long, because it was a smaller wire, so it's right into that. Can you see that? If I had a 0.5 wire on that at the time, yeah, it would have still let into it, but it wouldn't have been so pronounced. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Gizzy Green Fingers. Ta-da.